our journey moves forward.
Now, Georgia Representative Phil Gingrey is joining us live from Washington, D.C. this morning with his reaction to the speech. Congressman Gingrey, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you thought the president's speech was campaign rhetoric, blaming Republicans for some failed programs. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Karen, he blamed Republicans for everything. Now, let's be fair in saying that this president can give a heck of a good speech. He can sound presidential reading the McDonald's menu. And he's good at it. Of course, the teleprompter helps him a lot. And the president has a warm smile, and he's a likable individual. But he spent the whole time, almost an hour, blaming someone else. The house of cards that had been created by the previous administration that came collapsing down on him, and 4 million jobs were lost. And before he could even get his legs under him and his policies and programs in place, another 4 million jobs were lost. And, of course, he never said anything about the fact that he was fiddling while Rome was burning in regard to the economy by spending 2 years forcing, literally cramming down the throats of the American people, Obamacare, something they absolutely didn't want to do.
Now, Congressman, he did talk about, he did talk about automakers and how we are right now #1 in producing cars right now. What were your feelings on that? Did you not agree with that at all?
Well, it was encouraging soundbite, but those people that were the bondholders that got left holding an empty bag when that happened, he never mentioned that when they usurped the regular bankruptcy reorganization plan, took the ability of the bankruptcy judge to be fair to all parties concerned. This is the same administration that sued Toyota $150 million because of the so-called problem in the computers chips with the sticky accelerators, when it finally was shown that it was nothing but a faulty floor mat in driver error. So, I mean, this guy is a great class warfare creator, not just among the American people, but between the United States and other countries.
Now, Congressman, the president did appear to be taking a very stern approach to illegal immigration. We want to listen to something that was said last night.
I believe as strongly as ever that we should take on illegal immigration. That's why my administration has put more boots on the border than ever before. That's why there are fewer illegal crossings than when I took office. The opponents of action are out of excuses. We should be working on comprehensive immigration reform right now.
Now, he talked about working together on some reform. Your take on that?
Well, Karen, again, to be fair and balanced, I think he is right in regard to the border itself being more secure, more boots on the ground, more technology, less crossings, less apprehensions, and I'll give him credit for that. But then he goes into this, now it's time to move forward with comprehensive immigration reform. We all know that to be nothing but a euphemism for amnesty. He moved right into the DREAM Act. In how it was so unfair that these anchor babies, these birthright citizenship babies, these tourism babies that were brought over to this country and should stay here and get all the benefits of in-state tuition and all of that stuff. So, he starts out making things sound good, lulls you into a sense of optimism, and then he slams it down with promoting amnesty. So at least my constituents in the 11th of Georgia, Northwest Georgia, they don't like that.
We've got 10 seconds. Of the people still standing, who do you think could beat Obama?
Well, honestly, I think all 4 of them could. When you get right down to it, I think it will come down to Governor Romney and former Speaker Newt Gingrich. I do support my favorite son, the former Speaker. I think he's got a great case to make, certainly made a great case in South Carolina. But Mitt Romney has always been my second choice. I supported him last time early on. I didn't regret that. And it's just that I thought that this time we had a little bit better candidate in Speaker Gingrich because he had been there, he had balanced the budget, worked with President Clinton. He was within a heartbeat away from the presidency for about 3 years in a row. Spent a lot of time in Congress, knows of what he speaks, doesn't just talk the talk, he has walked the walk.
So
right now, I'm favoring Newt Gingrich.
We got you. All right. Thank you very much. So happy you joined us this morning. We appreciate your time.
Karen, glad to be with you. Thank you.
Now, a developing story that we're staying on top of. The Fulton